Hi everyone, good morning. Thank you for coming to my presentation. I'm glad to see you all. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of time management for a university students, especially for college students while working. The purpose of this presentation is to find out why college students are late to graduate. First of all, I'll go over some background details. At the college or university level education, some of the students are engaged in either part-time or full-time employment opportunities. When they are employed, it is essential for them to manage their work and studies. Therefore, time management is an essential skill that students should be aware of and practice efficiently. The main problems that students encounter are task aversion and uncertainty, so they start to procrastinate. The reason being, they lack organizational skills. Lack of proper time management will not enable the students to organize duties in accordance with their priorities, hence resulting in detrimental effects. Time management enables one to set the tasks in accordance with the priorities. To start with, I'll review that many college students work while studying at the university, then make them lacking time to learn, and thus the students are late to graduate. I'll start by describing how the importance of time management for a university students. The term time management became familiar in the 1950s and 1960s as referring to a tool to help managers make better use of available time. The concept of time management comes from Frederick Winslow Taylor for early analysis of motion and time studies of workers with the purpose to reduce unproductive work, tasks, and time wasting. Time management can be defined as self-management with an explicit focus on time in deciding what to do, on how much time to allocate to activities, on how activities can be done more efficiently, and on when the time is right for particular activities. Also, time management is like behaviors that aim to achieve effective use of time while performing certain goal-directed activities. Then, I'll look at the reason why college students that work while studying at the university are late to graduate. After that, I'll move on to the solution for college students who work. Then, at least, mentioning tips for a successful college while work. Time management is very important and it may actually affect in an individual overall performance and achievements. Students who work nowadays always comment that they don't have enough time to complete all the tasks assigned to them. In addition, a university environment's flexibility and freedom can derail students who have not mastered time management skills. Well, the last session is Q&A. Students work while studying for several reasons. One is to lighten the burden on their parents by paying their own tuition fees or to increase their pocket money. As a result, because they are too focused on work, they put their studies second. especially after they enter the world of work. They will definitely have the thought that the money from their work is more than the pocket money they receive from their parents. For example, if their parents usually send their pocket money for one day 50,000 rupiah, then the result they work is 100,000 rupiah for one day. Isn't the money they get from working double? That is the reason they are more focused on work and neglect time to study and do their coursework. That's why when they are going to write their thesis, it is difficult and makes them late to graduate. To overcome this, in my opinion, is to not have to work first if our parents are still able to pay for our college. So, we just focus on our education that we don't divide our minds and energy to work. But if you all still want to study while working, there are some tips that you can follow, including first, when working while studying, make sure you tell and ask your boss for input at work by telling you all the possibilities that will happen when you have to study while working and the effects on work. Explain in detail the class schedule, study meeting methods, semester exams, and so on. Second, for those of you who take college classes while working, be sure to be able to manage time between the two. Don't let the lecture schedule clash with work in the office. Today, many campuses offer online lecture hours and employee classes which are usually held in the evening. For those of you who are used to working late until late at night, there are also many choices of lecture classes that are open on weekends. Also make sure to divide your time between work and college assignment, which are often unpredictable. To manage time, set a priority scale for activities that are not too urgent to do, such as reducing vacation time. Two of the main priorities are course schedules and work. Third, adequate rest is mandatory for those of you who take college while working. Use rest time as efficiently as possible. Adequate sleep will prevent you from being stressed due to the hectic activities of college and work. With a clear mind and a healthy body, you can continue to study without disrupting your work performance. Get enough rest and complete office work and college without the need to bring it home. So, to conclude then, studying while working sometimes becomes a difficult choice because sometimes we'll usually be faced with difficulty managing time. If you fail to manage the time between the two, the result is that your studies are not focused and your work can be neglected. There are many cases where students cannot graduate from college properly because of time-consuming work. But if we can determine our priorities by determining which one we have to finish first without leaving our college or job, we can definitely graduate on time. Well, thank you for having me today. I'm looking forward to hearing your question and bye.